How a single thought, a fleeting idea, can plant the seed for an extraordinary story. Every great movie, every life-changing journey begins with a vision, a spark that illuminates the path forward. And today, as we close this chapter of 2024, I invite you to pause and dream. This isn't about putting pressure on yourself or creating unrealistic checklist. It's about honoring your story so far and sending meaningful intention for the year ahead. But before we dive in, if you haven't watched our last episode called Dear Mama, I encourage you to do so. In this very special episode, I explore the power of the camera as a mirror of self-acceptance and growth. An idea that aligns beautifully with what we're creating today, that is your vision board for 2025. Something very interesting and important is that we are crafting this vision board, and you know that in every movie, every series, everything that includes a camera for like a long shooting or even a short film, it includes a vision board. It includes a storyboard, something where people can just relate and see what it's gonna be look like. The parallel that we're gonna do with your life, because as you know, we are taking filmmaking elements and applying to your life. And you are the director of your life's movie. What your life's movie is gonna look like. What is gonna be the vibe of it. So before we talk about creating your vision board, let's take a moment to pause and reflect. Not just on the past year, but on you. Think about it. Where were you last year at this very moment? What were you feeling? What you were facing? Try to go back to this moment of life that you had at this very moment and reflect and try to compare on how you feel now. For me, this time of the year last year, I was in Costa Rica and I just had a lot of thinking about should I keep the job that I had on the side back in Switzerland. I was working in a restaurant. I was also in a relationship that didn't really feel right for me. Yeah, honestly, searching for any type of direction or meaning to my life. So I was kind of lost, but lost, I think, in a positive way, because these are part of the thing that you need to leave at some point, you know. So at the same time, I also had already taken the first courageous steps into the unknown, and I left the familiar to just explore what could be, even though I didn't have all the answers. And yeah, let me tell you, it wasn't easy. But here am I, a year later, and with a clearer vision and a stronger sense of purpose, and a lot of gratitude for every step that has been messy or uncertain. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy about that. So the first exercise that we're gonna do today is like different from the other episodes. As you can see, I'm in a very calm energy, and I was looking on how can I mark my intention for 2025 that is coming in only 2 to 3 weeks now. And I was thinking about just crafting a vision board and maybe helping you to craft your vision board, because this has been a real game changer for me. Let's start with a little meditation. I know that it's not really the type of thing that I do in my videos, but for the people who know me, I'm more and more into like spirituality, more and more into connecting with yourself, with your soul, with the beautiful world that is in you, and connecting to your intuition. And I think like for a vision board, especially when it comes to imagination, especially when it comes to projection, it's always good just to close your eyes and to go to your inner world. So for that, we're going to start by closing our eyes. And just take a moment to reflect. Where you were in December 2023. What have you gone through this year? What big moments or small are you proud of? Think about the months that followed? January, February, March. Who just entered in your life? What new experiences shaped you? What challenges did you overcome? Now I want you to do something very important. It's to applaud yourself. Seriously, I want you to see yourself applauding yourself. Clap your hands, be proud, you made it, another year, and there are a lot of other years coming abroad. So be proud of yourself, be proud of all the things that you have been through. In the movie of your life, that is totally normal at some point to have disrupting events, the things that happen. Life is actually not linear, and we all know that. And from that, we really need to pressure down. So I want you to pressure down, to take a deep breath in and breath out, and you can slowly come back and open your eyes. How did that feel? It's great, right? This is definitely something that I do when I want to go back to me, but also when I want to get into a meditative state. I really feel that my brain is always looking for another source of inspiration or another thing to create, and the best way for me really to tap into my creativity, into my world, and to all of my dreams and the thing that I want to live and that I'm also already living is by closing my eyes and going back to that. It's just giving me this peaceful mindset of everything is kind of possible. You know, like when you close your eyes, there's nothing that can stop you. Imagination doesn't have any border when it's come in your head. And that's what's so powerful about being creative. And we are all creative. Even if you have like a very logical mind or analytic mind, and I know a lot of you who are like this, and I love that because it's also a way to go back and to anchor, right? We need that balance. But this is not incompatible with the fact of dreaming, with the fact of being creative, with the fact of like going all around this unrealistic world that can be true at some point if you give the right intention. Let's go back to our vision board and the first exercise that we're gonna do. There is a very powerful exercise of visualization that I would like you to do. This is not including images, it's including your imagination. So to tap into your imagination, the second exercise is also about meditation and visualization. And for that, you can start with the first exercise, that is the one that we did at the beginning of the video. And then if you want to take a pause and whatever, like going back to you can just take a pause. So let's start with a visualization exercise. Imagine that it's December 2025. You just lived an incredible year. What does it feel like? Where are you? Are you standing in a bustling city, a cozy home, or maybe surrounded by nature? What do you see? Who is here with you? And what are you doing? What are you celebrating? What does this future vision of you feel like? Now that you have a vision of 2025, let's bring it to life into a modern vision board. So forget the magazines, the glue, the stick. We're going to do it digital because this is where we're at, right? The first step is just to identify a few keywords. Think back to the visualization that you had and the words or idea that came up. Maybe again, it can be adventure, stability, growth. Like just take a moment and remember that when you close your eyes, there were like some keywords or key sensations that came back to you. These are the keywords that are going to help you to start to craft your vision board. When you have your keywords, you can just put it on Pinterest, Instagram, or just like on Google Image just to find some inspiration. The idea is to find like image, quotes, and aesthetics that resonate with those keywords. And you need to save them or screenshot them just to have it on a file or something that you can use to create your vision board. So I'm going to share with you just a template that you can use and where you can copy paste your image. The first step is that you need to organize your image in categories that align with your goals. So it can be like relationship, health, creativity, growth, and all of that, family, who knows. And so one thing for sure is that the most images you're gonna have in this file, you're not gonna use all of them on your vision board, right? The idea is to tap into the one image that really resonates with you. But the fact that it's already in the file means that for the other years upcoming, if you want still to do this exercise every year, you can just come back at it and just use this image for another vision board. And this is what I like to do, because this is like a one-time investment that is gonna like happen on several years. And I know that your goals are gonna change, but that's okay. Like there's always like a few images that gonna come back to you because you didn't maybe got the time to realize it in 2025. So yeah, just constitute your file, and from that use the image for your mood board in 2025 that really resonates with you. And I would say like one of the most important thing is that you need to focus on the realistic goals. This isn't about wishing for instant miracles. Instead, you need to think of achievable steps that align with your long-term dreams. For example, one of my keywords is community, and I've said like a few images of people collaborating, vibrant spaces and gathering and public speaking that really inspire connection. And this image does remind a part of me and a part of what I want to do and prioritize in the upcoming year. I know that I'm mentioning a lot this in my previous videos, but I think it's like one of the most important thing. The power of writing your intention is stronger more than everything. It just helps, like visualizing a word written has like energy and has a real deep power. This is why I'm so passionate about storytelling. Writing your intention will help you to solidify them in your mind. And so you need to start by choosing 3 to 5 intentions for the year ahead, just a few that truly matter to you. So for example, instead of just saying, I want to be healthier, you can try, I will take care of my body and my mind with daily habits that bring me joy. There's so many things you can do that brings you joy. And honking, hello. Hello, hello, hello. There are so many things that you can do on a daily basis that brings you joy, and it doesn't have to be big things. It can be just like tiny little step, a little action that you're gonna have in your daily practice. So think about it. Keep your intention connected to small, meaningful action. It's about progress, not about perfection, right? It's about also being realistic and being honest with you. So this exercise might look a little bit simple, but at the end it's gonna take maybe a bit of time of adjusting like really what you want. So just take the time to do it. The idea is to from this vision board that you build and all the images that are put in through, you can also add some keywords that you will notice. And using your vision board is the most important thing, right? How am I using it? So once your vision board is ready, here are a few ways that you can keep it close. You can literally print it out and place it where you will see it every morning. The second thing that you can do is just like save it in your phone or your laptop background, for example. But one thing really important that I want to precise is that if it feels too much pressure, and I get it because I've been there, simply keep it as a reminder of your dreams. Your vision board doesn't have to dictate your life. It's just here to inspire you and to remind you of your creative spirit and the dreams that makes you human. Actually, it's a bridge between who you are and who you are becoming. So yeah, please don't pressure yourself with that. It's only a tool that you can use on a daily basis. It doesn't include any commitment. It's about just the visualization of what it could be and what your goals could be in the upcoming months. Storytellers, your vision board is more than just a collection of images, and it's a celebration of your creativity. It's a reminder of your dreams and a guide for the next chapter. And as we step in 2025, just dream boldly. live intentionally, and trust the process. I'm not here to give you any type of lesson. And again, I know that this type of exercise cannot resonate with everybody, and that's so fine. I'm totally okay with that. I'm just here like to give you some things that I did apply on my life and that did work actually. I'm gonna share my vision board and where I am now. And oh my god, look at this. Like, I plan to launch my business and to have a career as a filmmaker and be like more into the filmmaking things. And it's here, it's happening. I plan to attend to a few different events worldwide for filmmaking, and I got the chance to get into Cannes Film Festival every year now. I dreamed in my vision board of traveling, visiting several places, and I've been very precise with the places that I wanted to go. Brazil, Berlin is upcoming in 2025. New Zealand is upcoming also. Like, all of these places has been part of my vision board. I've dreamed of taking care more of my health and taking care more of my relationship and friendship. And on my music vision board, I just put like people together, having some fun together, and I feel that this is already here, and I'm proud of that, and I want you to be proud of that, because this is like just the magic of it. There's something like so mysterious about it that I cannot explain, but it's here. And I would love if you guys want to share your vision board with me. If you want to have more indication about it, on how to do it, please just ask me. Don't forget that your life is a movie, so make it one worth watching.